So I'm going to be doing a comparison with the Galaxy A54 versus the iPhone SE3. Now, both these phones are mid-rangers. They sell for around $400 each, but if you look hard enough, you could probably get the SE3 for a little bit cheaper. Now, what's kind of sad is we don't know if Apple's going to release an SE4 model or if they're going to bring back the mini series. So we're going to find out, though, this year. But as far as which phone is better, let's take a closer look. Now, I love the SE series for a couple of reasons. You know, it's a lot smaller, so the benefits to having a smaller phone, easier to hold one-handed, easier to fit in your back pocket and carry around. The other thing the SE has is the home button. Now, the home button was always one of my favorite things about iPhones, and when they got rid of it, it probably took me a good year to get used to not having the home button, but it's probably going to be the last iPhone ever potentially to have the home button, so I got to point that out. Now, on the flip side, the A54 is an awesome phone in its own right. You know, it's got the much bigger display on it. It's 6.4 inches, Super AMOLED. I also forgot to mention the SE3 is an LCD display, so it's not going to be quite as sharp. And then, you know, you got phone photography on these phones. Clearly, Samsung phones always have the edge when it comes to recording video and taking pictures. That's just the way it's been for many years. Now, I'm not going to hate on Apple and say they don't make good phones for, you know, that, but, you know, when it comes to just recording video on your phone and taking pictures, you know, I've been using the A54 for like the last week or two. It is an awesome phone. It can record in 4K at 60 frames per second. You know, and then lastly, we've got battery life. You are going to get a much better battery life on the A54, hands down. And that's something that's overlooked whenever you get a new phone. But, you know, making sure that your phone can stay juiced up all day is pretty darn important if you ask me. And then as far as designs go, you know, both phones are all glass. And, you know, that is what it is. Color options, you're going to have a few more colors you can get with the SE series, but other than that, you know, I went with black and black on both phones, so there you go. All right, the next thing I'd like to do is run some video and gaming on both phones so you can see them in action, because that's how we do it on this channel. So let's run it. Of course, before we get more into this, we would like to recommend you guys check out the Ignition Poker app. If you're someone who likes to take down massive pots while sitting on the couch watching Netflix, this is hands down one of the best poker apps to try out. Now, the cool thing is they offer both free and real money games. They've also got $1 million payout tournaments to buy into all throughout the month. Ignition has also built a solid reputation for fair play, quick payouts, and of course, hosts some of the softest competition online. If you would like to start stacking your chips and dips, we will have some resource links below in the description for how you can get started.
They say the wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. You're part of a constellation now, part of our family. What you found, it's the key to unlocking everything. This is what we're working towards. We've come to the beginning of humanity's journey.